everyone, welcome back. And if you're new here, I am back. I'm currently trying to open an art shop, and today I thought we can turn all of my drawings into physical products. I doubt I'll be able to get to everything today because some of it's still not fully ready. I still have to add cut lines and things like that. So we're gonna do some prep work, make sure everything is Cricut ready, and then we have to upload it all into Cricut, and then we can finally make something. I don't know how far into the product making we'll get, but I'm really hoping we can get pretty far, and I'm really hoping the Cricut gives me no issues. So let's get to prepping everything. So it's been like 1,000 years later, but I think it's time for a popcorn break. So everything is pretty much almost done. The only thing I have left to do is do the magnetic foldable like bookmarks. So I just have to figure that out and how that's gonna work. So I should be able to just have an image and then another image up here and then have some sort of like strip or whatever like on the like connecting the two, and that'll be the part that folds. Does this make sense? Yes, that's the only thing left I have to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that done really quick, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start uploading it all into Cricut because it's not even uploaded in there. I underestimated how long adding cut lines to everything would take me because half of my stuff had cut lines and the other half didn't, and I manually add my cut lines. And I know there's like some people who do the blur or the Gaussian blur and then they like select it and that's how they create their border, but that doesn't work for me because most of my outlines are not smooth. They're very jaggedy because of the brushes I use. So when you do Gaussian blur, it's so jaggedy, and even when you do the feather, you have to do that so many times that by the time it's smooth, my border on all of my stickers are like that thick. So I have to manually do all of it, and honestly it doesn't even take like, it's not that difficult, or does it take that long. The only thing that was taking forever was my sticker sheets, and that's just because since the sticker sheets do have a background, I want there to be a bleed line like on the sticker sheet, so that way even if the Cricut like miscuts it just by a little bit, it won't be cutting off the background onto the sticker sheet. It'll just be the sticker. So that was fun. I also do have bowling later, so we might not even be able to get to making it on the Cricut today. However, we'll do that definitely tomorrow, or if not, I'll come back from bowling and then it'll just be late and it'll be late night, let's make products together type vibes. Also guys, I've been watching the newest season of Bridgerton that just came out, and what do you mean I have to wait till February? February for the rest of the episodes to come out, like the end of February. What's that about? Because I'm not gonna cap, guys, don't come for me, but Bridgerton, you know, season 2 and 3 were like kind of mid for me. Season 1 was so good, and this season is so good. I mean, don't get me wrong, like the last season was also kind of good, but I mean, it wasn't like, I wasn't eager to keep, like, I didn't feel a need to binge watch it. I could watch it at my own pace. And I did like the season, but this season, I need the rest of the episodes. I need them. I'm like over here drawing and doing my cut lines, and I'm just over here like, like squealing like a little girl. Like a little girl. That's how I know it's a good show, when you have me going, like, do you know that feeling? Does anyone else get that feeling when they're just like, you know, stuff just happens and you're like, you gotta hide yourself, you know, because it's, yeah, okay. Anyways, if you're watching a Bridgerton season 4, let me know what you think about it, or just in general. I would love to know. Okay, so it is now a Sunday, but I was finally able to upload everything into Cricut. Now, my plan of action is to test it out on regular printer paper first, just to make sure the cut lines and everything are fine, and then transfer over to sticker paper, because why would I waste my good sticker paper if I messed up? You know, so might as well make sure everything is good to go and then risk it on the actual product supplies, because normal cheap printer paper is way cheaper than premium sticker paper. So wish me luck. I think this is the most nerve-wracking part of the process, because so much stuff can go wrong. Every Cricut person knows that anything to do with Cricut is just a wild card, you know, like things could be fine and then all of a sudden things start going very, very wrong. But luckily, in my experience, is that most of the time, if it's cutting really off or really wrong, then it's a you problem. It's definitely user error. There's been so many times before where I've made something and my cuts were off, and it's because what I uploaded was bad. That's the thing, is that was sucked. Okay, so let me show you guys everything that I uploaded. So here is everything that I have uploaded so far. It's a lot, but I'm really proud of all this work. Some of it is from digital, and then these ones are from my sketchbook and things like that. So I'm very curious to see how this is going to turn out. And stuff like this, it's supposed to be printed out on clear sticker paper, so we're about to see how that turns out. Okay, so I think the plan of attack is to start with the sticker sheets, like the more complicated stuff, just because my bandwidth is a lot bigger right now for complications, whereas if I do those last and there's complications, I don't know if I'll have the patience to overcome it without wanting to throw a temper tantrum. So we're just gonna start with those first and get it out of the way, and hopefully if those go smoothly, then the rest will go smoothly, because they shouldn't be nearly as hard as a sticker sheet, right? Okay, so theoretically, if I was to just put these on top and group them together and then attach them, they should cut out perfectly fine, theoretically. Okay, I think this is perfect. Now I just have to group them together. Okay, I think that was a lot easier than the first one. Can I not group more than one thing at the same time? Hello? Oh, I'm so dumb. Haha. I was pressing the wrong button. Okay, now we just have one more. Yes. I wish you could turn, can I turn magnetics off? Anyone knows how to do that? Please let me know. Okay, now we have 3 sticker sheets. It's crazy to see them like right next to each other all lined up because I've never seen them all together. That's absolutely crazy. Okay, so now I'm gonna resize everything to 4x6s. That's how big I have designed my sticker sheets to be. I don't know why I'm doing that. I do eventually want to make some 5x7s. I wonder what would happen if I did this as 5. It's like 5.74. I mean, I'll print them out at 4x6 and then just see how I feel. And if they need to be bigger, then I'll make them bigger. So they'll be a little bit bigger than a 5x7. Or I'll probably make the height exactly 7 and it'll be a little bit smaller than a 5x7. Okay, so let's attach these together. And I believe it should cut just like that. Okay, so theoretically, now it should cut out the sticker and then also cut out the round all around. But we're gonna find out. I don't know why I'm treating this like a tutorial. Like, I know what I'm doing, guys. Like, yes, attach them, guys. Attach it. Okay, so this is the size of all of the stickers. Honestly, I'm really happy. I really love the really tiny ones. And that's just because for me, there's always a lot of space when it comes to journals and things like that when you're decorating and you just don't have a small enough sticker to put in that space. So that's why I really wanted to focus on having a couple big stickers and then mostly all like small filler ones. However, I am gonna try printing it out in a different size, like a tad bit bigger, just to see what that looks like. So I'm gonna see what it looks like at 6.5 instead of 6 inches. Okay, so we've definitely ran into our first issue. This set of sticker sheets, literally, they both printed out they both cut out so off. I have the other sheet going right now just because I know for sure those ones work because we've tested it and now they're just resized differently. So I'm really hoping that it cuts fine and that maybe there's just something wrong with these files or maybe I just didn't load it in properly because that happens sometimes. And then I also noticed that there were some stray cut marks, which means that in the original cut line file, I have some random pixels in there that I need to get rid of. So I'm gonna go ahead and refix it real quick and then re-upload it and then we'll test it again. Okay, so I think I like the 4x6s better, but now we're gonna try printing this out one more time and see if we solved the problem. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. I am terrified. Okay, I'm gonna clear my other Cricut mat, and I'm really hoping this works, but I'm gonna watch her like a hawk. Okay, so I think the mat just didn't go in all the way the first time, because now the cut lines are lined up perfectly. I can't really find any errors. So hopefully that same energy continues as I continue to test stuff out. Okay, so this is my next go around of stickers. These are going to be all of my clear ones. I have no clue what size I want to do until I see it. So for this one, I did 2 inches, and I have 2.5, and then I have 3. Same thing with this one. And then for this one, I have 3 inches, 4 inches, and 3.5. And I'm really hoping by flattening the image, it'll just print and then it'll cut along this line and it won't cut on anything inside of here. So I'm hoping I'm smart and I figured it out, but I guess we'll find out. I'm going to be really upset if it prints out the black part, but that should theoretically be the cut line. Should I continue? All right. It's literally taking forever, which makes me think that it's printing out the black. Oh no. Yep, I spy the black. It did print it out. Oh no. Fix that. Somebody tell me. Wait, I think I can change the shape actually. Wait. Let me think. So it did print out the black shape, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut it anyways, just to make sure that flatten is the right mode, and then I'll figure out how to get rid of this black line somehow, some way. I'll probably YouTube it or something to figure out the answer, but I'm really hoping that at least, you know, we'll get a partial win and that it'll cut properly. Come on, Cricut, please let me be a genius. Hopefully. Okay, so now we are removing this little background. Oh no. So I can say that I was being dumb, and the floral stamp stickers, I was supposed to make the outer part bigger than the sticker itself. That way there's still like a clear border, but I really wasn't thinking. So now they're just cut exactly to size, which is not what I want. So I have to go and definitely fix that. But I have to figure out what size I still want these in. And then I also Googled, or I YouTubed. Well, I Googled and then it brought me to YouTube, obviously. And so I gathered that I have to turn that black shape into white, because printers don't carry white ink, so therefore it won't print out white ink. So we're definitely gonna test that after this. But this is how they turned out. So now I just have to decide which size. I really do like this like little tiny size. It's so cute. I think the big one is definitely way too big, but also I think it'd be pretty cool if they were this big, especially with it being clear, and then hopefully it'll look better than this crappy printer paper. Or maybe I should compare the same designs. Yeah, so these are the 3 sizes we're looking at. Honestly, really like all of them, to be honest. I think the 2-inch one is literally perfect. You wouldn't be able to see like all of the details that are put into the artwork, whereas with the bigger one you would definitely be able to see a lot more of the details, obviously, when it's like not crappy paper. I also really do like the medium-sized one. They're all really good. Maybe I'll offer all 3 versions, and then I'll just let people figure out what size they want, because I think they're all like really good, to be honest. Now this one, I do think this humongous one is way too big. Like, I wouldn't even know what to do with a sticker this big. Like, it's as big as my hand. Like, what do I need to do with this kind of, like, with the size of a sticker? What would I do with her? I don't know what I would do with her. But I think the small version and even like the mid-size version is good. I'm struggling over here. Oh my god, not me doing that again. It's fine. Literally flinging paper all over my desk. It's okay. Yeah, so these are all 3 of the sizes compared to each other, like physically. I think this one's definitely way too big. Honestly, I think this one is perfect, but I could also see like maybe someone wanting a bit of a bigger size. So I have no clue. Maybe I'll just offer both sizes, but I think this big one's out, at least for me. Y'all let me know what y'all think, but I think definitely these two is probably good, but I think this one's probably gonna be selling way better, like way faster, way better than this one. Yeah, okay. So if there's one thing I learned is that flattening does work. Change the color from black to white. And the floral stamps, I'll offer all 3 sizes. And then this guy, the cozy coloring, I'll just offer in the 2 different sizes. Okay, time to try this again, but this time I'll set it to white ink, and then I'll also make the border on these better. Okay, so it turns out for my floral stamps, I literally didn't even add a border. All I did was literally fill it in, and then I was like, okay, that's good enough. I didn't even do a border, so we're gonna do that. Okay, we did it. It didn't print out the black, it now printed out white. I guess we'll really find out once we test it on clear paper. I think we got all the borders figured out. I did go ahead and add an extra size for the cozy coloring. I added a smaller size instead of having this big old size compared to... Yeah, so now we have an extra small one. So I think it's 3 inches, 2.5 and 2 inches. Or no, I think it's 2.5, 3, and then 3.5 inches instead of 4 inches. Yes, those are the new sizes for the book note. And then the floral stamps, I have it at 3 inches, 2.5, and 2 inches. But I think all of these are great sizes, and then people could just pick whichever one that they want. And I'm debating whether or not I should go ahead and test it on clear paper, because yeah, I think I'm gonna do that because I kind of need to figure that out right now, whether or not that's gonna work. And plus I have a feeling I'm gonna have to really adjust some colors, because I wasn't thinking, you know, it doesn't print out white. Like, printers don't print out white, so I'm really concerned how these colors are going to come up without white being in the mix. So we're going to print it out on clear paper right now just to get it over and done with, just to see how it turns out. And I'm scared. So today we'll be using the Paper Plan Clear sticker paper. Never used it before, but it does say for instructions on which printer settings to use, scan the QR code or visit blah blah blah. Printer settings, quality best, paper type, photo, glossy paper. Oh, do I even have to scan the QR code if it tells me? Okay. Oh, LOL, this is just the front page. I'm so funny. This is what it looks like. Eek. I'm scared. Okay, so theoretically to print, right? Put it in like this, and then it takes it like this and prints it like that. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this has to go face down. I'm really nervous, but I think it's for the best that we just get this out of the way. That way we can do damage control, because I'm getting really tired, and it's getting really close to my bedtime. Wait, yeah, okay. Paper type premium glossy, or should I do ultra glossy? Doesn't matter. Which one's better, premium or ultra? Let me look this up and see which one's better, premium or ultra. I feel like ultra would be better than premium, but premium just sounds fancier than ultra. Let me look it up. Okay, so I have it set for ultra premium glossy paper, and now I'm gonna hit print, and I'm really nervous. I don't even want to press the print button. Oh, I also have my settings on my Cricut machine to light cardstock in hopes that it'll cut all the way through, because I don't want it to be kiss cut. I want it to like come all the way through, because I don't want it to be a sticker sheet, but that would be fun to eventually do a clear sticker sheet. That would be an interesting idea. Okay, here we go. I don't think it printed out that bad. I definitely do think I want to increase the saturation quite a bit, especially on the cozy coloring and the daffodils. But other than that, I think it turned out really well. And I do have to figure out how to print better quality. That, and some of these have like line marks through them, but I also think that's just like my printer. I think it probably needs like a nozzle head cleaning. But we're gonna go ahead and cut these out and see what they look like off of the white paper. I just really don't know how to improve the printing quality through Cricut, because my printer actually does like amazing quality, but when it feeds through the top and I have to like print off of the Epson app, but every single time I go print off the Epson app, it doesn't size the file properly. So whenever I go cut it out, it's miscutting every single sticker. I just have to like deal with it, or just try to figure out, hopefully maybe once I have like better sticker paper it'll be better, or maybe I can try turning up the DPI and seeing if that works out, even though that would be a complete pain in the butt, considering that I'd have to re-upload everything into Cricut just to increase the DPI. But I guess we'll see. We'll definitely have to see. Okay, so it's done, and I did change the settings to cardstock just because, I don't know, when I put it in my printer I don't remember it being that thick, but the moment I took it out of my printer I was like, why is this stuff so thick? So we changed it to cardstock just in case, because I personally thought it was a little bit heavier than cardstock, like light cardstock, and plus I think my blade is getting pretty dull. I'm gonna be honest guys, I haven't replaced my blade since I've gotten my Cricut, which was like forever ago. How many pairs of, or how many projects I've done? I've vinyled manga jeans before, and I did multiple pairs of jeans, so that was a lot of cutting. I've done t-shirts, that was also like a lot of cutting. I did a lot of stuff. Oh, that was satisfying. I guess, should we go ahead and just test it out? Ooh. The print quality is just okay, but you know, one step at a time. Okay, so we're gonna just start with the smallest one first, and we're going to remove it off of the white background. Should I be doing this with some tweezers? Probably. Oh my gosh. You can barely see it at all. That's very interesting. But in the video that I was watching about her recommending about clear stickers, is that can't do extremely light colors, so we might have to go back to the drawing board or just leave it as a white sticker, whatever. But I do have my pink sketchbook, and we're just gonna place her on there just to see. Oh wait, I don't think she turned out that bad. Y'all see that? Okay, wait, you know, she was looking really scary off of the white background. I'm very curious what she's gonna look like on a dark one. Let me find something dark to place her on, and we'll test her out. Okay, so now I have my gray sketchbook, and we'll just take the second to largest one and put her on here, which I don't think she's gonna show up that well on this dark background. I think it's gonna have to be a lighter background, but you know, we'll see. Okay, oh my gosh. She looks really crazy. Isn't that crazy? Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh my glob. I mean, she shows up, but she's not as good looking or as extravagant as the one on the pink sketchbook. But I'm gonna increase the colors and see if that makes any sort of difference at all in saturation. I'm just going to increase it like crazy. Like, it's gonna probably look crazy on here, but it'll probably hopefully look great not on there. Okay, well, might as well keep these here, and so we might as well test these guys out. I'll put the smaller ones on this one, and then I'll put the bigger ones on here. Well, at least it worked. I mean, it could have just not worked at all, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm struggling. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, this green looks really good. So this is what it looks like off of the white background. I'm gonna place her on here. Not strategically, we're just gonna place her on. And that's what she looks like. I don't think she looks that bad. I mean, is gray probably the best option to showcase? Probably not. I probably should have grabbed like my purple one instead. Well, maybe we'll go ahead and test it out on the purple one anyways, just because. That way I'm giving it a little bit more color. And then we might as well put this one on. Now this one I'm really scared for because them flowers are mostly white. I mean, they're not like white, but they're definitely... I mean, I don't think it looks that bad. Oh wait, I don't think this one looks bad at all. Not at all. I think it looks nice. I do think I am going to increase the brightness and saturation, brightness and saturation, brightness and saturation. That'll honestly probably have to be a task for tomorrow or something because I'm getting so tired. Why is my sketchbook literally so dirty? Oh my gosh, wait. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Well, this isn't good. You know, y'all could have told me that this was happening. I'm just kidding. Of course y'all can't. Y'all don't even know about it yet. I think it's definitely this. Interesting. Well, my sketchbook, oh my god, I'm making it worse. I'm making it 1,000 times worse. What do I do? Oh my gosh, okay. We're just gonna place it down. Oh no, well, it's fine. This is what she looks like. This is what she looks like. Obviously it looks so much better on here than here, but this smearingness is a problem. So we're gonna, I guess I didn't let it dry long enough. That's probably my fault, but for the sake of this video, I don't have time for that. Okay, so I have my purple sketchbook and we're going to add it there just to see what it looks like on a purple sketchbook. Then again, I've never honestly really used clear stickers before. I mean, I have a couple of them, but they're extremely pigmented. I don't know what that's about, how they did that, but I mean, I'll figure it out eventually. Oh my gosh, I'm petrified. It was awful. Okay. That, and also guys, does Cricut print on the Cricut design space, or does it go by the settings in your printer? Because I changed my paper on my printer, but I just print in Cricut and call it a day. But does Cricut read what I told my printer to do, or what? Oh no, it's definitely this one that smears so much. I'll definitely check tomorrow and give y'all an update in the next video. But this is what she looks like on the purple one, which she definitely looks a lot better than the gray. I will say that for sure. But obviously the pink one looks the best. Let me know what y'all think. Definitely this one. Okay, so basically what I was doing is that I was putting in the paper type, which I was just printing at premium matte, and thinking that whenever I print, it's going to be printing in those settings. However, in Cricut, I've been just clicking send to printer, and then I've been literally just hitting print, thinking that would... Okay, sorry guys, my camera was being so weird. I've been just hitting print, but there's a system dialog, but honestly, you know, there wasn't that many settings in here to begin with. But so I was just like, okay, you know what, let me just go ahead and, you know, change some things around. The only thing I can really change is the paper quality in here. But to be honest, there's way more settings on my printer than there are on here, because on here it only gives me plain paper, photo paper glossy, or photo paper matte, and in my printer it gives me so many different options. So I thought this would matter and not this. However, to run an experiment, sorry for the camera tripping, but to run an experiment, I just went ahead and did the photo paper matte just to see what it would look like. And then you come over here and this is what it looks like at the photo paper matte compared to what it was when I didn't do that. And the print quality is way different. What's that about? But I've noticed that with this one, it's a little desaturated than this one. However, the quality, you can actually see a little bit more of the finer details that I put, especially into these flowers, like these begonias. Like, I don't know if the camera's picking it up. Like, look at the difference in quality. It's So this is the normal printer and this is the match. I changed the settings in Cricut instead of on my printer, and it's a huge difference. Like, you can see so many dots, which is really concerning me, but right now I'm just really focused on cut lines and not quality. I can't focus on multiple jobs at a time. I kind of just have to roll with the punches. But this one, I literally have no dots at all. It's not grainy, and I can actually see my colored pencil line marks, whereas in here you can't even see the colored pencil line marks pretty much at all. So this is definitely way better, which means that I'm probably gonna have to increase a lot of my saturation on most of my stuff, but you know, again, one task at a time. And that also means whenever I was printing in glossy, I wasn't actually printing in glossy, I was actually printing on regular printer paper, which is probably why it's smearing and there's a lot of ink buildup and stuff like that. Hopefully whenever I redo this again and I put glossy in the Cricut design space, this will look better. Look at this giant mess I have on my desk. Bigger desk means bigger mess. Am I right or am I right? Yay, I'm gonna leave this all for tomorrow, because what's the point in cleaning it up when I'm gonna get it all back out tomorrow, you know? So I might as well. At least everything is like somewhat stacked up neatly. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna have to split this video into parts because I spent all day trying to make sticker sheets as well as clear stickers, and now we also have to print out the rest of my stickers, make sure all the cut lines are okay on those, and then after those stickers, then we have to also do my bookmarks, magnetic bookmarks, and putting magnets, making sure they're properly fit together and stuff like that, and also just like the design, and then also some of them are going to be double-sided, so I have to figure that out in design space. So hopefully all goes well. I'm really scared. But yes, this video is going to be split into parts, and then I also think as well I'm going to do another video probably at the end with all of my tips and tricks that I've learned throughout this whole process, because I'm already learning so much just from today, and I know tomorrow and the rest of the week I'm probably going to learn so much. And instead of watching multiple videos, well, unless you want to obviously, but instead of watching multiple videos to kind of get the tips and tricks or whatever, this is more going to be like the journey and like the process of me real time figuring out these tips and tricks for y'all, and then I'll make a separate video that has all of them where I just tell you straight up about the things that I learned. That way it's all condensed into one place and y'all don't have to rewatch this hectic video again of me just trying things out and failing and then trying them again and then failing again and then trying them again. And you know, it's fine. Should I have watched videos about this? Probably, but honestly I didn't think printing and cutting would be that difficult. Yeah, because I mean, I've done it before, but I didn't actually like care about the quality, you know? I just did it for like personal use, you know? I was just like, oh my gosh, I want to decorate my laptop. Like, let me go grab a bunch of stuff and turn them into stickers and just cut them out real quick. But like, it'd be jaggedy lines and stuff like that, but obviously it was poor quality and not great quality, but I wasn't selling them, I was just throwing them on something. But thank you so much for watching this video. I can't wait to see y'all in part 2, where I continue turning all of my digital products into physical products to test them out and make sure that everything is up to quality standards. And thank y'all so much. I hope y'all have an amazing, wonderful day. Bye. Can y'all tell I have like no energy and I'm so over it and I want to go to bed? Just tell by my outro. I was like, bye. See you on the next one. Bye. Golden, I'll follow